Hello everybody, welcome back to Kai Talks NFL, and today I'm going to be giving some Week 2 NFL awards. And I know I said I'd do reactions, but it's a little late for that now just because of relevancy. We're almost on Week 3, so I'm just going to give some awards from last week. Anyways, let's get right into it.
Oh my goodness!
Daylight hurdles to the end zone!
That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
It is. Oh, he caught it off the ricochet. Penalty. Is he in?
First award, we got the Defensive Player of the Week going to Mr. Cam Bynum of the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, there wasn't really any Defensive Player of the Week standouts this week, but Cam Bynum, if anything, he was one of them. Like, he didn't have a lot of tackles, he only had 3, but he had a huge interception in the fourth quarter that really helped the Colts win this game over the Broncos. To be fair, it was a bad pass by Bo Nix, but still, he was the one that got the interception. That stopped the Broncos from scoring on that drive, which gave the opportunity for the Colts to catch up and get the game-winning field goal at the end. So yeah, that's really my only reasoning for Cam Bynum. Cam Bynum, you're the Defensive Player of the Week. Next, we got the Stinker of the Week, one of my favorite awards, Geno Smith. This guy went 24 for 43, 180, 0 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Like, he did not look good at all. His decision-making was awful. He was throwing balls into double coverage. He was trying to make all these big plays. He thinks he's Josh Allen or something. And like I said before, he had 0 touchdowns on the day. They scored 9 points from their kicker. It was just badly led by Geno Smith. I think they should have used Ashton Jeanty more. But yeah, Geno Smith is definitely my Stinker of the Week. Next, we got my Game of the Week. I'm giving it to the absolute shootout of the Giants and Cowboys. I mean, both of these teams in the fourth quarter, just so many different lead changes. Malik Neighbors playing amazing, having 2 deep ball touchdowns to keep the Giants in this game. And then Russ actually cooking. And then you see CeeDee Lamb getting out of the slump he was in at the end of last week and having an amazing day. Also got guys like George Pickens involved. He got a touchdown. And it was until the very end, man. First of all, Brandon Aubrey, props to you, man. You're probably the best kicker in the league. Kicked a 64-yard field goal to send them into overtime. And then at the end of the game, I believe he kicked like a 60-yarder as well to win them the game. So I gotta give the tight game of the Cowboys and Giants the Game of the Week. Next, we got my Surprising Player of the Week going to the man himself, Mac Attack Jones. Hey, as a 49ers fan, I was absolutely pleased with this man's performance. 279 yards and 3 touchdowns. And by the way, George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk weren't even in the game. I mean, he got everybody involved. He got the newest addition, Kendrick Bourne, involved. He got Jawan Jennings a touchdown. He got Ricky Pearsall involved. I mean, he proved to me that he is a very solid backup in the league, and he can maybe even be a starter on the team like the Saints. I was really surprised. I knew he was going to play maybe decent, but I didn't think he would play that good. So give me Mac Jones as my Surprising Player of the Week. Next, we got my Rookie of the Week, and this one's kind of weak, but also not. You could choose 2 people, but I went Emeka Egbuka. You could go Tetairoa McMillan, because he did have a good day, 6 receptions, 100 yards, but I went with the man Emeka Egbuka, because he had a touchdown, and I know not a lot of yards, but I think he just made more impact here than Tetairoa McMillan. Give me Emeka Egbuka, because he's going on a tear right now as the Rookie of the Week. 2 weeks in a row, by the way. Next, we got my Offensive Player of the Week going to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Honorable mentions do go to Baker Mayfield and Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors having 2 amazing touchdowns, like I said earlier, to keep the Giants in this game. And then you look at Baker Mayfield leading that game-winning drive. But it's hard to pick against the guy who had 9 receptions, 115 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I mean, he just obliterated this Bears defense, man. Literally fried them. I gotta go with Amon-Ra St. Brown as the Offensive Player of the Week. Next, we got the Kai Talks NFL Award of the Week. So my favorite player of the week. My favorite player of the week was absolutely Baker Mayfield. Seeing Baker Mayfield kind of have an injury scare there and CJ Gardner-Johnson talking smack to him and him getting right back up and talking smack back. And then he backed it up by winning the game. I absolutely love to see that out of Baker Mayfield. I know he didn't throw the final touchdown, but he was the reason why they got there. I loved Baker Mayfield's performance, and I love the grit that he has, and I love the leader that he is on that Buccaneers team. I've said this many times, so happy he got another chance in Tampa Bay, and he's really proving himself as a top 10 quarterback in this league. Hell, that's an understatement. Maybe even a top 6, top 7 quarterback in this league. And lastly, we got the MVP of the week going to Jared Goff. Kind of like Amon-Ra, it's hard to pick against a guy who went 23 for 28, nearly perfect, 334 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Did the Bears defense just like not play? Because 5 touchdowns from Jared Goff is absolutely insane. They definitely shook off last week's loss because they played really well. I think they dropped like 52 points or something. Give me Jared Goff as my MVP of the week. And that is also it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below. Once again, sorry for the minimal uploads. I've been busy, but I will see you all in the next one.